Hi, my name is Anna Deason, and this is my oral presentation for my research paper. My topic was on the 2010 BP oil spill and how the oil spill has destroyed our wildlife, the economy, as well as maybe the future for oil drilling here in the United States. The biggest concern for me and what I covered a lot in my research paper was the wildlife and plant life issue. Um, I talked a lot about how I first saw the video where there was tons of animals that were dying and there was really nothing we could do to go out there and help clean them up. Um, in this research paper, I went into it very headstrong and very opinionated, and then came out actually looking at a lot of different areas of this whole situation. When researching the wildlife and plant life part of my research paper, there was very good resources from the Australian government, who's done extensive um, researches on how the oil affects the environment and how it affects animals itself. Also, I learned about weathering, which I talk a little bit in my paper, which is how the oil settles through the ocean and how long it sits there and how it affects the ocean sand and the different layers that they talk about. Also about how the Louisiana marshes could now possibly be destroyed forever, how long this is going to take to clean them. Another big topic I talked about was the economy. A lot of the local fishing businesses down there are now out of business or going out of business because they can't fish they can't fish for their product that they sell to us because it's either covered in oil or they're not being allowed out there and things like that. Tourism was another big thing. Being myself, being from Florida, that's what we thrive on. We thrive on people coming down, and whether it's as bad as it shows on TV, or I've heard from some family members who actually live in Florida who say it's not at the beaches yet, but people hear about the oil spill and they don't want to come to visit the beaches. So that's definitely causing a problem for the local economy that's down there. I do dwell a little bit into the politic aspect of the oil drilling. It was very hard to find a non-biased opinion. People were either one way or the other, but then I started to stumble across some really good resources where people were talking about how, of course, BP will be fined by our government for what has happened and all the damage that it's done, but now they're also really doing a lot of research on how to make oil drilling safer and more effective. Uh, Unfortunately, a lot of current companies have abandoned a lot of risky projects, is what they like to say, due to the publicity that's going around this oil spill and things like that. So I don't think oil drilling is off limits just yet, but they're doing a lot of extensive researches on how to make it safer. So the solution is this has definitely been a big mark in our history books. It's something that a lot of people won't forget. And hopefully, with the new research that they're doing for the more safety features on the oil rigs, we won't have this problem again. Now, the only thing that what I do know is that they do have it capped now, so there is no more oil being spewed out. But now it's all about the cleanup time. So how long is this going to take us to clean up? Some of my resources say that it'll take more than just months. It'll probably take closer to years. And then how is this going to affect the United States as an oil drilling producer? Are they going to be able to keep producing oil? Have we kind of smudged our name in this situation? So those are the questions that are ending in my research paper. And that's about it. Thank you so much.